With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he ly bit off a pretty decent gain.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
General West.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Hey, exit. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Yellow.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Yellow. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Mahomes going to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
That was a really nice play, being able to stack that one up. When they get back in huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Mike, 180. Hey, alert 33. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Mayfield. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Mike 54. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Mayfield to throw it to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And now here comes Kansas City. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. They're in the midst of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here.
Yellow, yellow. Front goal line. 50 to Mike. Oh, yeah.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And Dawson's kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Mayfield on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
23 yards the pickup there.
X3, 218, chop.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now here's a man who played his final 5 seasons as a Chief. It's Marcus Allen. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Hey, Charlie.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mike, 5-4. You don't want none. Pick up the ball.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From a yard out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Now Mayfield. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Dawson tacks on the point after, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
14, Chiefs 10.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This will be... And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. These 2 teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
King, king, king. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Mike 54. Oh, yeah.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Get ready.
Bravo.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jerry Rice. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield complete at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now here comes Kansas City. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. No football led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, it's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Mahomes now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Well, Mahomes, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Mahomes. And they're not able to hook up there, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.